I could pray for aid from the gorilla.
Oh yeah, you could like gorilla strength out of there. Sure, let's do that.
Do it.
You raise a prayer to the gorilla. For a moment, nothing happens. Then suddenly the rug falls. One of the gnomes who captured you must have tripped. You begin to roll, the carpet unraveling. By the time you are back on your feet, the two creatures have scattered. Passers-by are looking at you with some surprise. You shrug off their attention and walk away into the crowd.
I think I had a close escape there.
You were very lucky. You're lucky you didn't use your prayers to heal yourself as well, I think, probably. Because that was an option earlier, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Right, can we go out the other end of the market? I don't know if we can.
So back to the market, I guess, is the only way I can go. Let's hope there's another...
Market
No, let's just leave. Let's leave.
Can we not go out this way?
Maybe. I mean, go back down. And let's see if it gives an option.
You turn to the lower end of the market. The air grows thick with the scent of perfumes, incense and flowers, and then a darker smell, soot. Smoke is coming from the Firemaster stall, outside of which several ornate fires of different colours and shapes are burning.
The Firemaster. Okay, yeah, let's check out him then.
He sounds interesting. Firemaster's face is a patchwork of scars and scabs, and he smiles a ghastly smile.
Hello there, he groans. I hope you're interested in fires.
White, green, blue and black fires burn side by side in a row like flowers in a window box. They are quite beautiful and almost hypnotic in the way they move.
What are they for?
Different things, he replies. Maybe for relaxing, maybe for making the ladies fall in love with yous. Some is for cooking, others is warm, but I don't sell any of theirs. My favourite, though, is inside.
He glances meaningfully at the hut door.
Now, I've already been in a trap with the gnomes in the carpet.
Yeah.
Show me!
He gestures you inside.
Be my guest.
There we go. In the centre of the Firemaster's hut, a fierce fire is blazing away, threatening to engulf the entire room. But the flame is giving off remarkably little heat. You are not even breaking a sweat standing this close to it.
Maybe it's just an illusion. Go closer!
Take a few steps closer. From here you notice that in the very heart of the fire, there is a wooden chest.
Look at the chest.
The chest is closed, so you cannot see what is inside, but is clearly not burning, despite being made of wood.
Oh, God! Ah! Reach for the chest.
You reach out for the chest, testing the flames with your fingers. They really are cool. But still, to reach the chest, you will need to step inside the flame itself.
Step into the flames.
Boldly, you step into the fire. Although the flames do not burn you, the fire begins to sizzle and spit as you enter.
Oh,
Perhaps
shit.
this is a warning, as you see the Firemaster appear at the doorway of the hut.
So, I'm committed somewhat here, but it's not too late. I can just go, oh, I was just checking out your lovely fire. Or I could just go for it. Let's go for it. Just go for the chest.
You quickly go for the chest. Thief, calls the Firemaster. Have you no shame? Reaching into his cloak, he pulls something out, which he tosses into the heart of the fire. Suddenly, you are engulfed by an inferno. Jumping back, you beat at your clothing, wincing with every touch. You have been badly burned. Let that be a lesson, remarks the Firemaster, going back outside.
So do you reckon it's a real fire now? So if I go for the chest, I will actually be burnt. Go for the chest again.
Hang on, let's just have a blimbery potion, shall we? Where
Oh my god, I'm on 2 stamina!
I know.
Oh my god!
There we go. I drunk you a potion. How about that?
Oh my god, okay, yeah.
Okay.
Go for the chest again.
Determinedly, you reach again for the chest, but are forced to snatch back your hand. The fire is now scorching hot, and even being close makes your scalded skin ache. The heat in the room quickly becomes too much for you to bear. You limp outside to where the Firemaster sits, pointedly ignoring you, wincing with every movement you head into the mud.
What should I have done then? Should I have just pretended, I was just looking at your lovely fire, and then waited for him to leave again, and then gone for it?
Maybe you should have, maybe there was a thing you could have done, like be invisible or something.
Well, there was no option to cast a spell.
I think
at
there
any
was.
point.
There was back in. There was. Do you want me to rewind and have a look?
Sure.
I do owe you one.
Oh yeah, you owe me a fudge. In my favour.
Here we go. In the centre of the Firemaster's hut, a fierce fire is blazing away, threatening to engulf the entire room.
Okay, so go closer. Look at the chest.
There we go.
Oh no, cast a spell. Okay.
So there was a spell
So
option
let's cast
here.
a spell.
And what were our options? Well, we have nip,
Nip.
cause speed. Oh, that would be to quickly grab what's in the chest before he gets there. Or maybe
Nap.
sleepiness. That,
Of course.
That wouldn't be useful, I suppose, unless you wanted to put him to sleep.
Nip, nap.
We got zap, which
Zap.
is lightning. Of course, that's completely useless probably in this case.
Oh god, how much stamina was I on then?
You were on
5.
7.
Oh, 7.
Of course, teleportation, zip. That would be quickly getting you the get in the chest
Can't
quickly.
do that either.
Zeus sense danger, or sap to put depression. So yeah, lots of things that I think would probably be
Tell.
read minds. Place the skull cap on your head and cast the spell. There are no minds inside this hut to probe. But you find the Firemaster's thoughts easily enough.
Will this traveller fall into my trap?
He is thinking. It seems he is hoping you will try to enter the flames.
Unbelievable.
Wow. So it was
So
a
the whole
trap.
thing was just a trap?
Yeah.
Okay,
You step outside and nod to the Firemaster.
Very impressive.
The Firemaster nods and smiles, clearly hoping you will buy one of his lesser wares.
Ask him about the North Gate.
Tell me something.
You say.
I need to pass through the north gate of the city. Can you help?
The Firemaster shrugs.
Not many who do. None as I've ever heard of.
Why not?
It's locked.
He says simply.
Locked with a spell. And only the nobles of the city know that spell.
But that'll be no good to you. The nobles are all but disbanded. There's no council anymore. Just an empty building and some guards.
What happened to them?
No one knows how it started.
There's those that say one of them tried to kill Sansas, the first noble.
So now we've got the name
Others
of the first
say
noble.
he just thought as they were trying. But now they've all gone to ground, hidden, or gone underground in some cases. One was blinded and is living as a beggar now. Those that recognize him treat him most cruelly, I'm told.
Okay, so if I find a blind beggar, then I know it's one of the council, the nobles.
Yeah.
This is good, and I know the name of the first noble. I've actually learnt stuff.
Useful stuff.
I may not have treasure, but at least I didn't burn to death this time. And
Yeah.
yeah, the spell isn't. What?
We are a little bit like just we see like a golden thing and we're like, ooh, we just go and go and look at it. And just there's a horse, let's fiddle with it. We can't help ourselves, can we? That's
Well,
sort
you've
of the
got to
thing about this.
investigate sort of the interesting things, haven't you?
Well, yeah, I think you just have to get stuck in this game, really.
But then
do.
you have to realise where there's a trap.
Yeah.
So, how far do you commit?
Sometimes it's so difficult to tell. You just have to go with your guts, really.
And a lot of these games and these books are pretty unfair. But, I guess Sorcery seems to be one of the fairer ones.
Yeah, it's definitely fairer.
Compared to, the older Ian Livingstone
They give you a lot of
games.
hints,
Jesus.
like the blind beggar and things like this, and
fighting
just the way
fantasy
things are
games.
worded. They've all gone to ground, hidden, or gone underground in some cases. So if we go underground, maybe that's a clue there. Gone underground.
He's been a useful guy.
Yeah.
He did want to, kill us.
I have to find them.
Then I'd keep my eyes open. Like as not, these nobles are hiding in plain sight.
The Firemaster grins and puts the grin smartly away.
And don't go looking at me like that. I is just a Firemaster. Plain and straight. Now, you're buying a fire, aren't you?
I will buy a small flame, sure.
How
8
much?
gold pieces? 8?
8 gold pieces. From the look of you, I'd say you want a flame that burns on pure danger.
He pulls a little box from a bag at his feet. It'll light when you open it and catch on anything dangerous nearby, if danger there be. If it can, it will burn whatever's a threatening you clean away.
Now, he did want to trap me before, so this could just be a con. 8 gold pieces
It is expensive.
for a fire that might not work.
We could have a look at the spell that it uses if you want. That is a little bit cheaty, but it will be in here. So it should have something that needs a small flame.
Oh!
So these were the teeth. Do you remember you didn't
Yeah,
get the teeth and
yob.
you missed out on yob and gob?
Yob and gob.
That's the glue, which I don't know what that is. It's terrifying,
Bum.
isn't it? Bum.
Wait, hang on, go back.
What?
It is literally bum.
It is bum, actually.
Bum.
Or gum, actually. It's probably gum.
Oh,
like gum
right.
up, yeah.
Okay.
That was the dock
Dock.
for the medicinal potion, and Daw's asleep, and Dud is the illusion of treasure. So, by casting this treasure, the caster can create an illusion of treasure. Illusionary riches will disappear. Okay. Mag, so protection from magic. Pop. Fog. There's the nose plugs, that's useful. We've got those. Tail, that's skullcap has served us well. Black face mask, terrible fear. Jewel of gold. We got an option to buy a jewel of gold, do you remember? But we didn't do it because it was too expensive at the time. Goldback mirror.
Fire water. No, that wasn't the right one, is
Stone
it?
dust, yellow powder. Gale horn, staff of oak sapling. We haven't got any of these. Brass pendulum, jewel-studded medallion. Pearl ring, sun jewel.
Green-haired wig.
Green-haired wig. Green ring with teleportation. Crystal orb, holy water. Oh, okay. Well, maybe it's not a spell, then maybe it's something sort of special item that might save us, or maybe it's a con. What do you think? Well, your initial thought was it was a con,
Yeah.
so let's just go with that then.
How's he going to react?
I am no fresh-faced tourist. You will not sell me your snake oil.
As you will. That shrugs. You've found one new clue, and the other clues have been updated. Right now, we can't seem to get out of this place.
Well, maybe it'll be different if we go back to the market. We'll see.
Okay, maybe there's only the front door.
Let's have a look. No, doesn't.
It looks like it's only the dome we can go to. Okay, so maybe we have to go out that front door again. Wonder if we can. Oh,
Ah, the artist.
you return to the middle of the market below the dome. Looking to one side, you spot a small artist studio. The sign above it says, "Find yourself in here." The artist sits outside. You have a feeling there is something strange about it, but you cannot immediately work out what it is.
Oh God! So the carpet thing, they wanted to like abduct me,
Yeah, I don't know what they were going to do with you if they'd got away
eat
with
me
you.
or something. I don't
Okay.
know. The Firemaster wanted me to like fall into his fire trap. This isn't a friendly market.
It's not, is it?
It's not like St Nicholas Market.
No.
Where you can get a pie.
Oh,
and,
that would be lovely. Oh,
and a hat.
we could do with some pie. We'd be up for buying some spending we got on pies, wouldn't we? We'd buy all the pies. We'd buy a stack
I don't think
of
there's
pies.
a pie minister here though.
A pieman. Simple Simon. The artist sits with several examples of his work on the floor scattered around him, but you quickly spot something uncanny as you get close. Despite the fine brushwork on his pictures, this man has no hands.
Do you think he lost a few games of what's it called?
Swindle stones.
Swindle stones. Swindle dice.
Maybe. Shall we look at his paintings? They might be fucking terrible.
Oh no. Let's just say greetings.
Greetings.
The artist nods in return.
Would you like to buy a painting? They're all originals, I assure you.
It does not seem possible. How does he hold the brush?
What happened to your hands?
That's the fucking motto of you. Every man you meet hasn't got a hand. Every man.
Where's your hand? What happened?
You
Oh
know-
my God!
Oh no. You notice the artist's smile slip ever so slightly.
Someone did not like the picture I drew of them.
He replies.
I think he saw a little too much truth in the image.
The artist beams at you and adjusts his sitting position.
Look at the paintings.
You look over the portraits. He has done a series called The Nobles of Carre. You recognise none of the
I
faces,
think it was one of the nobles.
but
that
you
got rid of
do
his
your
hands.
best to commit them to memory for future reference.
Ah,
pictures are detailed and very realistic. The artist, whatever his secret, is quite talented.
Do you hold the brush in your mouth?
No, nothing like that, the artist shakes his head.
Ah, but to know my secret, you must step inside my hut. There is a painting I am working on, even as we speak.
He points with his chin.
Please.
All right, let's go for it.
What's the worst that can happen?
Well,
A giant fire! No.
oh my God.
Here we go.
Oh.
The walls of the hut are covered in sketches and
Oh.
the floor is splattered with paint and ink. In the centre of the room is an easel, and working furiously behind it is a floating brush, seemingly guided by an invisible hand.
Oh, how is it doing this, Lewis? Look.
That's a pencil. Do we want to look at the canvas or do we want to watch the brush? Got all this weird stuff.
It can't be, this can't
What are
be
you
the
thinking?
third trap in a row.